タクとギク集まのエッセンシャルアニメ最高のショー
Welcome to OtakuSandGeeks.com. Justin here with another episode of Essential Anime. We are back. I know it's been a while, but we're back to doing more Essential Anime. This is episode 71, folks. Wow, we have been doing it, folks. Episode 71, and today's anime is called Writing Beam. And as always, I give you a brief synopsis. So without further ado, here we go. A superhuman outlaw courier and his female partner slash manager are framed for the kidnapping of a millionaire's daughter. Being Bandit and his girlfriend must try to prove their innocence. And for those who are on the younger side of our audience, this anime came out in 1989. I was 3 at the time. This is an OVA, which stands for the younger audience, once again, stands for Original Video Animation. And it was directed by Yasuo Hazukawa, and it was produced by Kenshi Sondora, and he is the creator of the re-owned Gunsmith Cats, which I totally forgot about, which I'm definitely going to include on a list down the line. But Writing Beam kind of has like a cult status, and I honestly feel like it sometimes doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. And that's what the whole point of Essential Anime is. It's kind of highlight anime that we feel like you should have in your collection. So one thing about Writing Beam is that it does have a really cool protagonist, which is Bean. Bean Bandit is his name. I know it's not the best type of name, and it's kind of right in your face, especially since he's kind of like this roguelike driver. I get it. The Bean Bandit is not the best name for an anime character. I have to agree with everyone on that. But what makes this a little bit better and what I think separates it is just kind of like he's not really someone of a character that's the typical action hero. He doesn't have like the typical anime mole. He's not someone who got transported to another world. He's not a teen that has these hidden powers. He's just a guy with a particular set of skills, and his skills are driving, but he does drive an indestructible car, which is called a Roadbuster, who tends to act like a character in itself. So it has a little bit of personification in there from time to time. The action is really good. I mean, if you watch any of the early 90s, late 80s type of action, keep in mind, a lot of the stuff was hand drawn. There was no CGI back in the days when we were watching anime. So the action had to be very detailed, very well done. Had some really intense shootouts. The animation quality, as you can see from the trailer clips that we're using here, is gorgeous. Cinematography, the color. I mean, I love old school anime like this. I don't want to sound like a prude, like or one of those guys that's like, oh, back in my day, anime was better, or back in my day, this was so much better than your anime. But it didn't rely heavy on CGI like it does now. I mean, granted, today's anime, the CGI, it's more beneficial for the artist, less grind, less time consuming. Trust me, I get it. I'm not oblivious to it. But there's just something about these shots, if you can see here, something about the detail, the color usage, the palettes, the frames, the way they do all that stuff. It's just still to this day, it is gorgeous to look at. And it's just, for me, I just feel like it's pretty true. It's pretty true. It has that nostalgia aesthetic. What I'm basically trying to say, it has a really retro late '80s feel to it, and this is one of those animes that has a little bit of a, it takes place in the U.S. This is taking place in Chicago, so it has a mixture of the Japanese anime style with the American culture, and it has a little bit of that Chicago gritty underworld, such as the police chases. Like it's filmed like a Hollywood action film, and you see that you see that in the action scenes, you see that in the car chases. It was definitely, you could tell, it was heavily influenced by the '80s action animes at the time. So definitely, like I said, it really does good. As far as the soundtrack and the voice acting goes, the English dub is pretty good. Japanese dub is pretty good. Music was composed by David Garfield. He blended a mix of rock and jazz elements, which I really thought really enhances the scenes, especially in certain scenes where the performances really come to life because of the music. It has a very cult like status fan base. And for 45 minutes, Writing Bean is it's a bloody good time. It's really a very fun anime to watch. It's 45 minutes. We watch anime that's longer than that, guys. So I will highly suggest you watch Writing Bean. So to wrap this up, it's essential because it offers a very unique protagonist, has some really great action, and especially it's 2024. For my 80s babies, 90s babies, you're watching this, it's going to give you a lot of nostalgic feels of the good old days of anime when everything was hand drawn and we didn't have so much isekai anime, and it was just more, I would say, a little bit more mature back in the days. It really was. They took a lot more artistic risk, I should say. And keep in mind, I love today's anime. I'm not knocking today's anime at all. This is not my old school versus new school type of thing. We might do a video like that down the line again, but no, this is more of a love letter. You know, the central anime is more of a love letter to the animes that I grew up watching. But this is actually some good news. This is actually going to be on Blu-ray, so you definitely could check it out. There's a new Blu-ray coming out, so this will be something you definitely can finally pick up, and hopefully we get more anime coming our way. So of more of these old school anime. So definitely, Writing Beam, definitely essential. Very cool anime, very cult like status anime. I have a couple of people that talk about Writing Beam. If you catch Writing Beam, comment below, let me know. This has been Essential Anime episode 71. This is Justin. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Helps out the channel very much. And we will catch you next time on Essential Anime, where, who knows? I don't know. I think I might try to find Gunsmith Cats. If I can find Gunsmith Cats, I will definitely do that next. I totally forgot about that anime. But I have a couple of animes on the pipeline that I want to do, so stay tuned. Still old school, a lot of 80s, early 90s, so stay tuned for that. If you like what we do here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Helps out the channel a lot. And if you're watching this on the tacosandgeeks.com, browse our website, check out our editorials, check out our reviews, interviews, coverage of cons, events, the whole enchilada. Peace, love, and happiness. This is Justin Williams signing off from Essential Anime saying later days. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.